Introducing the Open Palm Podcast, hosted by Jerome Shaw. Available today on your favorite podcasting platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor.fm, and many more. The Open Palm Podcast, where the host engages his listeners with inspirational messages, motivating themes, and thought-provoking ideas. Topics include: make more mistakes, how much is your value, don't get right, get going, learning to let go, excellence is a habit, and more. Binge listen today. Subscribe today. It's getting excellent ratings. That's the Open Palm Podcast, hosted by Jerome Shaw. You can also find it on YouTube. Make sure you share it with your social networks and connect on Twitter and Instagram at Jerome Shaw. That's the Open Palm Podcast with Jerome Shaw. Available today on your favorite podcasting platforms. Go listen, download, and subscribe now.
My friend, one of the things that I have discovered in my journey and on my path of self-discovery is that it is much easier to keep going than it is to start fresh. It is much easier to just keep going than it is to start again, to start anew, or to start for the very first time. Whenever you are about to tackle a new endeavor, tackle something that you've never done before, it can seem daunting. The task in front of you can seem very fearful. It can seem like overwhelming. You're looking and you see this giant mountain in front of you, and all you're seeing is the peak of the mountain, the top. You're just looking straight up, but you don't notice that if you just put one foot in front of the other, and then just put another foot, and just take another step, and just take another step, and just take another step, before you know it, you will be at the top of the mountain. And of course, when you finally do get there, which may be sooner than you realize if you're focused on the present moment, if you're in the process, once you reach the peak, what you will notice is there is another mountain. But if you are already in the zone, if you're already in flow, if you have gained that momentum, the snowball effect that just keeps going and going and going, it's so much easier to continue. But if on your journey, somewhere on your journey down your path, if you've given up, it's tough. It can be tough to pull yourself back to your feet and start again. So, my friend, in your journey, in your life, I urge you, don't give up. Do all you can to keep that fire burning. Keep that kindling going inside. Just trudge on, my friend. Because before you know it, you will be at the top of that mountain. You will reap the rewards, the benefits, everything that you've been sowing. The harvest is coming. It may be just around the corner for you, but if you give up now, will you ever see it? Will you ever see the seeds that you have planted blossom and bloom? Will you ever see your dreams become all that they could be? The things that you said you were destined for, the life that you know you deserve. Will you ever reach it if you give up now? You know, these things may take time, but quitting won't make it move any faster. If you have gained one thing from this episode, my friend, that is that no matter how quickly or how slowly you go, just as long as you do not stop, you will make it, and so much more. Thank you for listening, my friend. This has been Jerome Shaw on TOP, that is the Open Palm Podcast here in San Antonio, Texas. The Open Palm means harmony with the world, understanding our place in the world, using our skills accordingly, greeting the world with an open palm instead of a closed fist. I pray you received a kind message from this episode, letting you know that you can keep on going, my friend. And if you find yourself in the fortunate position to have already gone so far, well, my friend, you've made it this far. Why not continue? Keep that snowball going. Keep it turning and building momentum as it rolls down the hill. Send this message to a like-minded individual who is learning and growing, becoming their greatest version, just like you, my friend. Pay it forward so more can hear the message. And if this is your very first time receiving this podcast, welcome. Welcome to the Open Palm. Happy to have you here. And definitely subscribe if you are not already for more inspirational messages like this. If you feel compelled to support, consider opening your browser to anchor.fm/jshaw. That is anchor.fm/jshaw. Supporting the podcast there is much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you to all the wonderful supporters who continue to contribute to the podcast. Much love to you. You are appreciated. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, my friend. Be blessed. And as always, take care. Hey there, my friend. So you've heard about Anchor, but do you know why it's the easiest way to make a podcast? Well, first off, it's free. It allows you to use creation tools that let you record your podcast right from your phone or computer. It also distributes your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more platforms. You can even make money from your podcast with minimum listenership. It's everything you need in one place. Download the free Anchor app today or go to anchor.fm to get started. Can't wait to hear yours. Let's see what you have to offer the world.